think we'll ever see Super Turbo on main stage at EVO like we did Third Strike. I think it would be amazing to get the younger players in the FGC to see what real competitive high-level ST play looks like from the OGs. Okay. Okay. Boy, this is a multifaceted question here. Let's answer this in pieces, shall we? Number one, absolutely Super Turbo is going to come back 1 year. I don't know if it's going to be this next year because I think MVC2 is the right choice, and then maybe CVS2 the year after that. ST will probably show up eventually. So yes, I do think it will show up as a retro game, but the part where you say, I think it would be amazing to get the younger players in the FGC to see what real competitive, high-level ST play looks like from the OGs. Have you seen real high-level competitive ST play? It kind of sucks. We were so lucky Hayao did his thing at EVO this year, and that MOV thinks his Chun-Li is so broken that he played Elena most of the time, because it could have been really bad. Remember when UMVC3 showed up the previous year, everybody in the chat was like, this is the game people like, this game is stupid. You get hit, the combos last forever, and the next guy comes in and just dies. How did people like this game? Dude, high-level ST at EVO turns out to be tiger, 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 tiger. Like, trust me, like, it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good. Now, having said that, still, ST's my favorite game, and I would love to have it there. And I'm sure we would have a situation where somebody is gonna come in there and wreck shop like Hayao did, which would be great to see. Absolutely, absolutely. High-level ST is a joy to watch, especially specific matches. Like, I could watch high-level Guile versus Ryu forever, and I don't think I'll ever get bored of that match, honestly. So, Gergi Art asks, can't we just have an SF3 tournament with Yun and Chun banned? No. The problem with Third Strike is that the balance of that game is absolute. Okay? If you get rid of Chun and Yun, Ken and Yang are gonna kill everybody. You get rid of Chun and Yang, Makoto, Dudley, and Urien kill everybody. You get rid of those three, and like, no matter what you excise from the game, there are going to be at least two characters that are going to basically dominate. That's kind of how the game works in a way. Like, if you look at the tier list, the matchups like follow that, right? Everyone at the top of the tier list beats everyone under them, and that's like true for almost every step kind of situation. Third Strike is such an absolute game that it doesn't work that way, that you can't ban some characters and make it work. Yes, Yun and Chen are broken, but if you take them away, then like I said, Ken and Yang will then just basically murder everybody at that point in time. And so it just changes which characters are going to dominate, right? So it's not quite the same kind of thing that you could do with a lot of I put U Vega in there. I mean, look, Mike Lee, like, it's already surprising enough that Torinaga did not make top 8 with that Makoto. Like, I thought Torinaga was going to be the one that was going to save Tominaga, sorry. I thought Tominaga was going to be the one that was going to save Third Strike this year and give everybody so much amazing one touch of deaths with Makoto, but it actually turned out to be Hayao, which was even greater. Which is even greater. So but I want to see some obscure shit show up in the Retro Fighters. I mean, I pitched this idea to Wizard a long time ago, when I used to talk with him about Evo ideas all the time. I wanted retro games, and I wanted to put 4 really small retro games in, and you can only sign in for one. You can only sign up for one. So basically that way, signing up for, you couldn't sign up for all 4 and screw up the schedule, right? So I would have loved to have seen small ones. So like, for example, I really, really want to see Street Fighter EX2 at a tournament, at that high level. I want to see X-Men Children of the Atom be as dumb and degenerate as humanly possible. You know, those kind of things, you know, those are the games, because I've almost never seen those games played at the highest levels where actual money is on the line, so people will play it at the absolute highest levels. And I think that would be super fun. And yeah, and not many non-Capcom Classic games would get enough people, right? And that's why you put 4 of them. You put 4 of them, right? You just put 4 of them, and if they end up with 32 entrants, big deal. You play the top 4 on the big stage on Saturday, they get a limelight, and it's like, can you imagine if like CLAYFIGHTER was on the big screen at one point in time? Like, how sick would that be? That'd be the sickest thing ever, dude. I would love to see that. Holy crap. Holy crap, that is awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, you can absolutely repeat a question if I haven't answered it. So, but that's kind of my take on all the retro games and stuff like that. So, I would love to see a variety of stuff. Like 1 a year is tough because that's not a lot. We don't get through the variety that I would love to see. Because yeah, sure, as much as I think Eternal Champions is a piece of dog shit, like I think it would be fun to have Eternal. I can't get that out of my mouth. Ugh. Okay, you know, it would be fascinating. It would be interesting to watch what Eternal Champions looks like at the highest levels. So yeah. Oh, Mystery Game is impossible, dude. Mystery Game is impossible at EVO, because Mystery Game at every tournament is like historically one of the most entered tournaments. If you put up a mystery tournament at EVO and you had like 15,000 attendees, you would probably get 10,000 people entering the mystery tournament. And that would suck, dude. Holy crap. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, you could also do that too, you know, for the smaller retro games, you could just hard cap them at 128. But like Vampire Savior, right? Like Vampire Savior deserves to have that section. I know it's a Capcom game again, but you know, dude, put UMK3 up there, dude. I think that would be amazing. I think that would be hilarious if we could put UMK3. Oh man. Is Virtua On a fighting game or nah? Should I just include that as part of this retro conversation, because we kind of talked about it a little bit before? Yes, Virtua On is 100% a fighting game. The concepts behind that game are so fighting game adjacent that I absolutely believe that Virtual On is a fighting game.